I have not composed these words of Epictetus, as one might be said to compose books of this kind, nor have I, of my own volition, published them to the world. Indeed, I acknowledge that I have not composed them at all. But whatever I used to hear him say, I wrote down, word for word, as best I could, as a record for later use of his thought and frank expression. So they are what you would expect one person to say to another, extempore, not compositions originally intended to be read by posterity. Such being their character, they have somehow, without my knowledge or intention, fallen into the public's hands. Yet I little care whether I shall be judged incompetent in the art of composition, and for his part, Epictetus does not care at all if anyone should despise his discourses, since in uttering them he was clearly aiming at nothing except moving the minds of his audience towards what is best. So if these discourses achieve that much, they will have exactly the effect that a philosopher's words, in my opinion, ought to have. But if not, the reader should realize that when Epictetus spoke them, his audience could not help but experience just what he intended them to feel. If the discourses on their own do not achieve this, then perhaps I am to blame, or it simply cannot be helped. Farewell. Book 1. 1. Concerning what is in our power and what is not. In general, you will find no art or faculty that can analyze itself, therefore none that can approve or disapprove of itself. The art of grammar is restricted to analyzing and commenting on literature. Music is confined to the analysis of harmony. Consequently, neither of them analyzes itself. Now, if you are writing to a friend, the art of grammar will help you decide what words to use, but it will not tell you whether it is a good idea to write to your friend in the first place. Music is no different. Whether this is a good time to sing and play or a bad one, the art of music, by itself, cannot decide. So what can? The faculty that analyzes itself as well as the others, namely the faculty of reason. Reason is unique among the faculties assigned to us in being able to evaluate itself, what it is capable of, how valuable it is, in addition to passing judgment on others. What decides whether a sum of money is good? The money is not going to tell you. It must be the faculty that makes use of such impressions, reason. Reason, in addition, takes the measure of music, grammar, and the other arts, judging their benefit and deciding when it's best to use them. So it's only appropriate that the gods have given us the best and most efficacious gift, the ability to make good use of impressions. Other capacities they did not put in our power. Was it because they did not want to? Personally, I believe that they would have endowed us with those others too, had they been able, but they were not. Since we are on earth, you see, bound to a material body and material things, we can hardly avoid being limited by these extraneous factors. Well, what does Zeus say? Epictetus, if it were possible, I would have made your little body and possessions both free and unrestricted. As it is, though, make no mistake, this body does not belong to you. It is only cunningly constructed clay. And since I could not make the body yours, I have given you a portion of myself instead. The power of positive and negative impulse, of desire and aversion. The power, in other words, of making good use of impressions. If you take care of it and identify with it, you will never be blocked or frustrated. You won't have to complain, and never will need to blame or flatter anyone. Is that enough to satisfy you? It's more than enough, thank you. And yet, while there is only the one thing we can care for and devote ourselves to, we choose instead to care about and attach ourselves to a score of others, to our bodies, to our property, to our family, friends, and slaves. And, being attached to many things, we are weighed down and dragged along with them. If the weather keeps us from traveling, we sit down, fret, and keep asking, which way is the wind blowing? From the north. Oh, that's no good. When will it blow from the west?